If I meet you at the finish line, then I'll treat you like a trophy. If you run the race with me, I'll respect you like the coach.
That's powerful. That's deep.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I see what you did there. That's hard. That's hard.
Oh yeah.
Let that resonate.
For real.
Say it again.
Good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
So I was watching a live. One of the influencers that I really like, she is actually part of the reason why that I talk the way that I do, because I started following her channel and I love the topics that she touches on. Her name is Dee Woods. She's also a married woman. Ladies, if you're looking for decent advice and who's going to tell the truth, Dee Woods is that girl. Anyway, I just caught her live and she was, pretty much saying how women these days don't want to build with a man. They'll create their own, but they don't want to have to help a man do anything. And I find that interesting because that is very true. But y'all don't want to, certain women don't want to build with a man, but they want to take from a man. Listen to how that sounds.
This is bullshit.
What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy Rome back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. Got a video for you guys of a woman who says women today do not want to build, they only want to take. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it.
So I was watching a live. One of the influencers that I really like, she is actually part of the reason why that I talk the way that I do, because I started following her channel and I love the topics that she touches on. Her name is Dee Woods. She's also a married woman. Ladies, if you're looking for decent advice and who's going to tell the truth, Dee Woods is that girl. Anyway, I just caught her live and she was, pretty much saying how women these days don't want to build with a man. They'll create their own, but they don't want to have to help a man do anything. And I find that interesting because that is very true. But y'all don't want to, certain women don't want to build with a man, but they want to take from a man. Listen to how that sounds. Y'all don't want to build with them, but you want to take from them. If that ain't the most selfish, entitled mess that y'all are currently living by, is madness. Men are human beings. Women are human beings. We need each other for a reason, okay? And helping your man build a legacy not only benefits you, but your children, right? So why wouldn't you want to be getting your hands dirty along with that man? Help that man build so that you both can take, right? Because it's something that y'all both put in the pot. It was the same time, effort, energy, sometimes finances. What is wrong with helping a man build? Because him building is also helping you, right? Building together creates a stable foundation for the both of you in a relationship. Why do y'all want men to do all the hard work? If you want men to do all of the hard work and you don't feel like you have to build anything, you're not a partner. You're not a wife, okay? All you're going to do is be a leech or a grown-ass child, okay? You want to be taken care of like a grown-ass child, but respected like an adult. No. You got to put action behind it. You can't sit here and just take from men, okay? They deserve better. They deserve better, and they're worth more than their resources. So y'all not willing to build, but you damn sure willing to take.
Now, the part where she said that they want to be baby, but they want to be respected like an adult, that's the part that stands out to me the most. And the reason why is because when you think about what feminism and what they claim what a lot of women claim that it was supposed to be about, it was so that way y'all can provide for yourselves and be able to date who y'all want, more so on other things that were more important like character and shit now. But it seems like now y'all are all about the bag, so it kind of makes you wonder, like, what happened to make y'all just have that switch all of a sudden. Obviously I've gone over multiple reasons why, and there's clearly multiple reasons why they have switched, but I just always found it a bit amusing that damn, the very thing y'all fought to get away from is the very thing that y'all are asking for now. Because remember, what do you hear a lot of women complain about? Oh, those women back in the day, they had to stick by those men because those men were providing and yada 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 yada. And now here y'all are making y'all own money because y'all wanted to get away from that type of situation, only to turn around and request it years later. Ain't that? I just find that very interesting.
See, women want men already built. Top of his career, money right, lifestyle set. Here's the problem. When you walk into his life after it's already complete, there's no space for him to build with you. See, that's where women get frustrated. They step into a man's life when he already got the money, he already got the house, he already got the car. Then they try to tell him what to do, how to move, how to lead. And then they get upset when they realize that they can't control him. You cannot control a man that has already built himself. Let me give you the hard truth. The best time to get with a man is when he's broke, when he's grinding, when he's hungry. Because if you ride through the process with him, he will never forget that you were there. But if you wait until he has money, he's busy, he's focused, he's set in his ways, unfortunately, you will be competing for space in his life that literally don't need your input. So the big question to ask yourself, do you want to build with a man or do you want to move into a house that's already built? Because one brings loyalty and the other one brings limits.
Yeah, I understand exactly what she means because I kind of ran into this with my ex, even out here. There was a couple times where she said I made her feel like she was useless, and I think one of the reasons why is because I'm always so focused on creating content, and instead of just laying up under her 24/7 or having her do this and do that and so case and so forth. It's like, because I'm in a position now where I don't necessarily need a woman, and I would have been more willing to build and do certain things when I was making less money in comparison to now, to the point where it's like, if you can't fit into my situation the way I need you to and make things a little bit easier for me, it's kind of like a waste of time, because simply off of the fact that I am making more money now, I'm like, the moment a woman is with me, I'm gonna make her life easier because she ain't gonna have to worry about having to come out of pocket much. You feel me? Outside of anything she want to get for herself. But yeah, I'm like, yeah, I agree, man. Because I've said this before, like, I probably would have been more inclined to like want to be in a monogamous long-term relationship before I started making what I make now. So I'm just kind of like, yeah, it's tough, man. This is exactly why we tell women, like, y'all waiting at the finish line is even riskier, for real, for real. Yeah, you may come out being financially taken care of, but all the other things that y'all women complain about is more than likely going to come along with it. That, or you just gonna end up being by yourself because you're not gonna be able to find a man that can give you that financial security.
As women, and stop missing out on the love phase of a man. The phase of a man's life when he's grinding, he's building, and he's broke, that's when he wants love, he wants to grow with somebody and build with somebody. Once that phase is gone, it is literally all transactional. It's no more love. If all women want is for a man to take them to luxury restaurants, they will definitely do that, but they understand at that point that it's all transactional. So that means if I do that for you, then I want something in exchange. And typically that means that he wants to clap some cheeks. He realized that it's dinner for time and money for attention. He's totally clear on that, and men don't mind paying for it. That's the really sad part that nobody wants to admit. When he's successful and busy, he's definitely done with the love phase and he's not looking for a wife. His sole focus is to clap them cheeks, because when he was grinding and looking for love, nobody wanted him. So he's straight on that. He has figured out how to get exactly what he wants and he don't mind paying for it because he got the money to do it. He can have a different girl every single night if that's what he wanted. So why would he waste his time marrying somebody when he knows that that's going to be the same poo-tang that he going to have for the rest of his life, day after day and year after year? It makes no sense to me. So stop skipping the grinding phase and chasing that finished man, because by the time he's up, love is gone and all that's left is the transaction.
See, and this is one of the reasons why I never frowned on poly, and in some cases, possibly even been open to it. I don't, once you reach a certain threshold as a man, it's like, I don't know, that the incentive of just being with one woman is just not there anymore. I'm like, I hate to say that, I really do, but I'm like, I'm just being like brutally honest with you guys. Like, I wanted it a lot more when I was broke in comparison to now, and now I'm just kind of like, I mean, to have to bust your ass to get to this point only to be with one chick, and who's to say that she ain't gonna try to take you for all you worth and everything that you work for? I'm like, would you really want to put all your eggs in one basket to potentially, you know what I'm saying, only be with one woman when you don't work this hard, and then she want to turn around and leave for God knows what, for some unknown unanswered reason? It's like, I get it, bro. It's like, I understand why you're starting to see more and more successful men that are just kind of opting out, like, I'm cool, I'm getting married. I'm just gonna have my fun, live a bachelor lifestyle, travel, focus on myself, and just continue to build my wealth and myself, mentally and physically. It's tough, man. I'm like, this is why we try to tell women so much, like, bro, it's better just to get a man that's on the same level, and y'all get together, make something shake, build some equity. Because waiting at the finish line, I'm letting you know right now, it ain't too many men that are like really incentivized just to be with one woman, unless they're just like a certain age, man. I'm talking like basically sugar daddy type shit, but let's keep it moving, man.
Black women don't want to compete for you. If black women believe that if you self-improve, you're going to force them or compel them to improve in order to deal with you, black women would rather you not self-improve. They want you to self-improve to better serve them. They don't want you to self-improve, so they have a better prize to compete for. They don't believe in that. Where do you think he gonna get rich and trade you in for a white girl comes from?
Isn't it strange that we live in a time where a so-called woman with multiple degrees won't give an average good man the time of day, but meanwhile, they'll give a handsome bum their womb, where an unhappy man will put aside his happiness in order to preserve his family, but his woman will dismantle her family in order to be happy. We live in an era where a group of people can self-segregate with no problem and bask in the pride of black nationalism. But when the other folks do the same and succeed, they're called racist. The double standard in this community is insane. But I'm the bad guy for pointing it out. But let me shut up, because you can't be a part of the community and call them out, because you lose your black card or you dancing. You can't just be a part of the community and speak facts. That's frowned upon. Anywho, moving on. I don't know about you, but I'm hungry.
I seen the bums you let slap. You think I'm about to be a Prince Charming, bitch? Fuck is you talking about? No, I'm not upping my standards. None of that. Fuck that. I'm gonna be a bum just like them. You fucked a bunch of bums. I gotta match their level of intensity, because clearly that's what you attracted to. Fuck that, bitch. You getting fucked in the dirty car, no ceilings clean, all that, blue hoodie on. I ain't do my fucking hair. None of that. The fuck? I seen the motherfuckers you let slap. And you think I'm about to elevate and fucking want to be better? Fuck that, bitch. You set the standards low, so I'm gonna give you low standards. You gonna get some low standards fucking dick. Fuck you, bitch. I seen who you let slap. Once you let trash slap, I'm not gonna want to strive for greatness, bitch. This not a fucking Nike commercial. Fuck, I look like LeBron James. Fuck that, bitch. Eat some strawberries and suck my
had I been cut off more times than tonight.
Yeah, but this Atlanta. Welcome.
Right.
Welcome.
Okay.
That's it.
When I grew up in the neighborhood that I grew up in, I was doing crime and my parents never condemned it because my father was in prison for doing crime and my mother does crime. Not only would she not tell me not to do crime, she would encourage me to do a better job at it. And ask me at times if I'm leaving, like, oh, you got that thing on you because you might need that. Not until I was in university, I was dealing with this water polo player and I went to go get that thing when I was going into the spot. And she was like, why do you have that? You're in college. Nobody's trying to hurt you. No one's trying to kill you. So everything about it was wrong, but I had no idea. And everything about what you guys are engaging in, talking about this is Atlanta, this is Sodom and Gomorrah.
We know that.
But you know it, but you're a part of the reason that it's Sodom and Gomorrah. Never.
And then that's the worst part about all this. These women only really want men to improve so they can benefit from it. While at the same time, all of these traits, all of these toxic traits, they want to be able to hold on to. And their excuse is, oh, I'm from the A. Or I'm just your stereotypical loud, mad black woman. If you can't deal with that, then you're not for me. But hey, you better be working on yourself because I'm not gonna deal with a man that ain't making X amount of dollars. Just giving those type of men, well-to-do men, more reason to not even want to be in a monogamous relationship, let alone take that woman seriously at all whatsoever. But y'all let me know what you think about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because that's with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel as well as the live show channel. Both links are in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.